Luka Doncic strengthened his MVP case with a near triple-double, pouring in 29 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds, and Kyrie Irving scored 25 points to lead the Dallas Mavericks to a 111-92 road win over the Miami Heat on Wednesday night. It was the Mavericks' 5th win in a row. The Mavericks opened up a 69-47 halftime lead, and they never looked back in this one. They excelled on both ends of the floor. They took care of the basketball on offense, and they had 8 steals and 8 blocks on defense. All 5 Mavs starters ended up scoring in double digits as well, with Derrick Jones Jr., PJ Washington, and Daniel Gafford each scoring 12 points. Dallas is now locked into the Western Conference's 4 versus 5 first-round playoff matchup against the Los Angeles Clippers, who currently hold the number 4 seed and home court advantage. However, the Mavericks, they are a very dangerous team entering this playoff field, and with the way they are playing, nobody wants to see this team. Doncic has been orchestrating this hot streak that the Mavs are on. Irving has been sharp. The supporting cast is clicking, and this team has been playing lights out on defense. Before we continue on, guys, do me a solid, hit a like on the video and smash that subscribe button down below for more Mavs content just like this. Been covering this team a lot, and it's going to be interesting to see what the Mavericks can do in the postseason, because right now, nobody has an answer for what the Mavericks have been doing. The Mavericks, they close out the regular season with a home game against the Pistons on Friday. Then they visit Oklahoma City and take on the Thunder on Sunday. And then the Mavericks are going to open up their postseason on either Saturday, April 20th, or Sunday, April 21st against the Clippers. We know this first round matchup, and the Mavs can start thinking about it, preparing for it, as the Mavericks, they have been on fire, guys. They have won 16 of their last 18 games, and the Mavericks are shaping up not just as a team that you gotta watch out for, but they're shaping up to being a genuine contender in this Western Conference. I mean, you look at what Irving has been able to do. He is just playing on a whole other level right now. He is so confident. Alongside Doncic, they had their question marks. People were, skeptical whether or not this was going to work. It has worked out wonderfully. We have seen what this duo has been able to do together this season, and the key to the Mavericks' potential playoff run is going to rely on maintaining this high level of play. Luka, Kyrie being as locked in, being as dominant as they have been, the supporting cast doing their job, and obviously staying healthy. Dallas right now, they are a very enticing team in the Western Conference. I've been high on this team for a while, and I think they can make some serious noise. And this first round playoff series is going to be huge, because I'll go as far as saying this: whoever wins this first round playoff matchup between the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers, I think they get to the Western Conference Finals. I think they beat Denver. I mean, these are two teams that could very well make a finals run, and we know how dangerous this Mavericks team can be. The question now is, can they not only win a round, but can they go on and have a deep playoff run? You look at the Mavs, they're 17-1 when Daniel Gafford starts alongside Luka. We know how deadly that duo has been, and as people are looking at teams who can challenge the Nuggets in the Western Conference, you hear teams like Minnesota come up, the Thunder, you got the star power of the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Clippers. It's this Mavericks team that you got to zone in on as a team that can realistically give the Nuggets all they can handle. Now, before we continue, guys, I do want to shout out our sponsor, BetUS. BetUS is the #1 online sports book, in which they're currently offering an 125% deposit match up to $2,500 on your first 3 deposits. That means if you put in $500, you will have $1,250 to play with. BetUS has 24/7 customer service and 24-hour payouts. Click the top link in the description to receive your bonus. We're also giving away $125 in free play. The first 5 people to DM their account to me showing their account number on X will receive $25 in free play. It doesn't get any better than that. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring today's video.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
So when you look at teams that can challenge against the Nuggets, who in all likelihood are going to be the #1 seed once again, we got to look at this Dallas Mavericks team, because they have the lethal play, the superstar play of Luka, Kyrie. They got the pieces, and their defense has been very, very sharp lately, which has been great to see. The Mavericks, they have the recipe. And you look at how the Mavericks have been able to turn things around. This is per The Athletic. So in their first 49 games, the Mavericks were 26-23. They had an offensive rating that was tied for 11th. They had a defensive rating that was tied for 24th and a net rating that was 17th. The Mavericks in their last 31 games, 24-7 record, second overall. Offensive rating has been third. Defensive rating tied for fourth. Net rating has been second. And Dallas, they deserve a lot of praise over its last 18 games in particular. 16-2, best in the NBA. Their offensive rating has been tied for fourth. Their defensive rating is first over that span. Their net rating is second. They've had key wins during that stretch, beating the Heat twice, the Warriors twice, the Kings twice, the Rockets twice, and the Denver Nuggets, a team that everybody's going to have their eye on in this postseason field. So I'm really looking forward to Mavericks Clippers. I mean, this could have very well been a series to decide which team gets to the NBA Finals. We're getting this in round one, and it's going to be a very tight series. The Mavericks, they did lose to the Clippers in 6 and 7 games, respectively, in their 2020 and 2021 first-round playoff series, but a lot has changed since then. You look at Kawhi, Paul George, they've gotten a little bit older. James Harden has gotten older as well. And let's not forget, when you look at the Maverick side of things, it was just the Luka Doncic show. Doncic was all by himself. He's no longer all by himself. He finally has that true co-star in Kyrie Irving, and we know Kyrie Irving can deliver just like the best of them, especially in the postseason when you need your stars to come up big. So he's got Irving, who he can count on. He's got a talented group of role players that he can count on. And he's got a Mavs defense that has been number one in the league over the last 18 games. So not only is his Mavs team clicking, but they have the best defense at the perfect time. So when you put all of these elements, components together, the Dallas Mavericks are going to be a very tough out. And this is going to be a tough task for the Los Angeles Clippers in the first round. The Mavs could still get home court advantage. If the Mavs win out and the Clippers lose out, the Mavs would have the 4th seed and they would begin that first round playoff matchup at home. But you look at Dallas, they got to feel good about their chances because they were able to push the Clippers many times in the postseason, unable to get it done. This could be the year where they get that signature playoff series win against one of their former foes in the Clippers, get that monkey off their back, and who knows what the Mavs can do from that point on. I just said, the winner of the series, in my opinion, I think can take out the Nuggets. Anyways, guys, that is it for me. Let me know your thoughts on the Mavericks. Let me know your thoughts on this first-round playoff matchup. It's the only first-round playoff matchup that has been finalized as of today. Drop a comment down below, hit a like on this video, and subscribe to the channel for more. That is it for me. It's Lucas signing off. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next one.